Hello. This is the third part of a three-part video about the hardware interfacing and control protocol book that we showed in the previous parts, a lot of the power of the protocol. We now want to show an aspect of the protocol that is extremely interesting. The protocol you've seen in the first two videos works with the propeller chip. This is the propeller chip and hardware built around it, and the firmware was uploaded to the propeller chip, and you saw what it can do. And this book deals all throughout the book with the propeller chip, but maintaining that the same protocol implemented on a different microcontroller would enable the same software to run on a different microcontroller without changing the software. So just like you saw before, we had different software running on the same hardware, and we had this software, and then we had this software doing different thing, and then we had this software doing yet another thing. And so in other words, the same hardware, same firmware, no change to the firmware, no change to the hardware, but the software changes, makes the hardware do different things. Alternatively, if you change the hardware, if you change the microcontroller, the same software can run with a different microcontroller. Like for instance, we have here the Arduino board, and we have done another video about the Arduino board, and we ran again the same software as you just saw, the piano software running on the propeller chip now can also run on the Arduino. And this is discussed in another smaller and lighter version of the hardware interfacing protocol book, this book here called Interfacing the Arduino with a PC using RobotBASIC's protocol, deals with the exact same protocol but implemented on the Arduino. So the very same program, and I'll show you in the two books the listing of the programs, and these are the two different books, and here is the program for the Arduino, and here is the program for the propeller. It's the same exact program, but because of the firmware that's on the propeller and the other firmware that's on the Arduino are in fact obeying the same protocol, the same program can be run on either. So here we are, we're going to run both programs simultaneously, and we're going to have the Arduino and the propeller with two instances of RobotBASIC, and here is the propeller version, and here is the Arduino. This is the propeller version, this is the Arduino version. No, that's not the piano. Let's run the piano. And let's play Jingle Bells on the propeller. And let's also play, and you can see Jingle Bells playing on both systems. The very same program. And just exactly the same as well. I'm going to stop here. And the same thing, I'll stop here. So you can see that this protocol mechanism is a very powerful one in that the same protocol enables different softwares to make the hardware do different things. The same protocol makes different hardwares behave the same way with the same software. So the Arduino is behaving in the exact same way as the Propeller with a totally different firmware, because the firmware for the Propeller is different programming language and a different specific code for running the Propeller than the one for the Arduino. The Arduino is a C language and again specific different code, but as long as they obey the same action when the protocol tells them to do so, the same software on both sides would be able to run equally on both. So the power of the protocol is very obvious here. And again, we have shown a video for specifically for the Arduino. We've shown a video specifically for the Propeller. Now here's the other program for the Propeller and the Arduino. This is the Arduino, and you've seen this one on the Propeller from the previous videos, and you've seen that this one we control all the different instruments and sensors on the hardware. Now the Arduino hardware is slightly simpler. We didn't implement as many things on the Arduino, but a similar program to this one is possible, but with a slight change in that there isn't as much hardware here, so this program here has less instrumentation on the screen. But it's the same thing in that I can push the button and you will see the response. Same thing here. I can push the button and you'll see the response. Of course, there isn't an accelerometer and all that stuff on there, but same thing with the LEDs. If you, let's take the Arduino out of the way. If you notice the LEDs here, okay, I can turn this brightness LED all the way up. Let's turn the others off so you can see it better. So the brightness is all the way up, and then I can dim it. Same thing with the Arduino. Here's the Arduino. Go to the Arduino. I haven't stopped the program, the other program running. They're both running at the same time, and I can change the brightness on the Arduino. And the two programs, if you've noticed, this program and this program are running simultaneously. So I have two different, let's take this out of the way. I have two different systems running, and they're both running together on different USB ports. And that's the power of the protocol that's detailed in this book, The Interfacing of the Arduino, and this book, Hardware Interfacing and Control Protocol. And thank you for watching.